on the line with us is Ben Kinchlow, former co-host of the 700 Club and author of Black Yellow Dogs. His website, Ben Kinchlow, KINCHLOW.com. And Ben, welcome to the program.
Hey, Tom. Thanks for having me on the program. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks so much.
Thanks for joining us. Todd Starnes wrote a piece for the Fox News website in their military section about how the Navy has confirmed that they are going to start putting Bibles in the base lodges that Navy Exchange runs. And tell me, after the Freedom from Religion Foundation had complained about government-supported Bibles, give me the details on this.
Me?
Yeah. Do I have this right?
My understanding is that, and I'm not, I'm an expert on that, but my understanding is that the American Separation for Church and State, this group, put out a complaint about having Bibles in these units. They were there to begin with.
Right.
Passed out by the American Bible Society.
Right. So as they do with hotel rooms all over the country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then this group comes in and complains about that and wants them removed.
Because it's on federal property.
Exactly.
Okay.
So the Navy then,
took them out,
in,
and now they put them back in.
But now they're putting them back in.
Right. And this is good news because...
Well, you need to understand that what the First Amendment clearly articulates is, and what you hear from the anti-Bible, anti-religious group is always the so-called Establishment Clause. You hear that all the time. The Establishment Clause. But what you never hear them say anything about is the Free Exercise Clause. And what people need to understand is that in America, let me just read the first part of the First Amendment. You mind if I do that, Tom?
Well, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof.
Now, let's look at that the way it's written. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. So the moment that you tell me I can't practice my religion under the so-called Establishment Clause, you immediately violate my right to do so under the Free Exercise Clause. Yeah. And that's what these people forget, that there are two clauses there, not just one.
So I'm guessing that your argument is that the government is not buying these Bibles. The American Bible Society is providing them for free in these basically hotel rooms on Navy bases.
Exactly.
And because they're being provided for free, this is not government promoting religion. They're simply allowing them to be there. Would you have any problem if ISIS brought over their versions of the Quran and put them in all those bedside tables?
Yes, I would. I would have a great deal of concern about that.
Why?
Because ISIS is predicated upon the destruction of human life, the destruction of human liberties. It has nothing to do with...
No more than the Catholic Church was in the 13th century.
And the Catholic Church is now the Catholic Church and is not the official church of the United States of America.
Right, neither is ISIS.
But
I'm confused, Ben. You're in favor of people having the freedom to practice their own religion, and you're in favor of a federal facility accepting gifts that promote a particular religion, in this case Christianity, but you're not in favor of a federal facility accepting gifts that might promote a religion other than yours. That sounds to me not like freedom, but bigotry.
Oh, are you in favor of somebody coming in and chopping off the head of your staff because they disagree with them?
No, I think that's illegal. But putting a Quran in the table next to the bed.
But you're saying it's okay to put the manual. This is how and why you should chop off somebody's head. But if they come in and chop off that person's head, then you're saying that's illegal. That shouldn't be allowed.
I'm guessing, Ben, you haven't read the Bible, our Bible, the Christian Bible.
I have read the Bible.
Okay, then let me refer you to the book of Joshua, where God told Joshua to go into the city of Ai and kill every man, woman, and child, slit open the stomachs of pregnant women, and cut off the head of the guy who was the head of the city, the king of the city, and put it on a stake out in front. That's in our Bible. Beheading. It's in our Bible.
That's exactly right.
To the best of my knowledge, beheading does not show up anywhere in the Quran.
It doesn't have to. It shows up in practice.
Okay, so there is beheading in the Christian Bible. There is not beheading in the Quran. And you're in favor of having Christian Bibles in Navy facilities, but not Qurans. Do I have that correct?
No, you do not.
What am I missing?
The point is, you're not understanding why we have two separate Bible perspectives. You have to remember, when the Bible was first introduced to mankind, there were no laws of any kind.
That's nonsense.
There were no laws. Every
That's
man
nonsense.
did that which was right in his own eyes.
That's nonsense. You've got
When
you've got
God
at least 10,000 years worth of recorded history and arguably 20 or 30,000 years of oral history of societies all over the world who all had laws, rules, deities, creation traditions. I mean, all kinds of stuff. I mean, that statement is like, read your anthropology, Ben. It's just the A and B. So what? If the Constitution, as you correctly point out, says that the government cannot prevent you from practicing your religion, and somebody practicing their religion gives Bibles to a Navy what do you call it, hotel, to a hotel on a Navy base on federal property to put into the bedside stand, I don't understand why you would object to ISIS putting Korans into the bedside stand. Or for that matter, the Church of Satan in New York City coming in and putting, Beelzebub's tales to his grandson by Gurdjieff into the bedside stand.
Well, see, the reason you can make this ridiculous argument that you're making is because Western civilization is founded upon the whole concept of Judeo-Christian principles.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. As Thomas Jefferson pointed out, he said to say that the common law of England, and this is set in the 1790s, he said to say that the common law in England is based...
forcing people to worship a particular religion.
Ben,
that's what the Church of England was about.
I refer you to a piece I wrote that's published over on Common Dreams about Judge Moore. If you just Google my name and Judge Moore's, you will find the quote from Jefferson there, although it's fairly easy to find, where he said to suggest, as David Hume, the British historian, did, that Christianity was part of the common law of England is a fraud of the clergy. He said our common law started in England around the year 500, and Christianity was not introduced to England until the year 800. Here is a period of 300 years where the common law was being established in our nation, and Christianity had no part of it.
And the common
Jefferson
law
called this a fraud of the clergy, what you're saying.
And the common law provided for a dictator, a monarch who could do just whatever that monarch felt like doing when he felt like doing.
Well, you just said that's our common law is rooted in Judeo-Christian tradition. I mean, you can't have it both ways, Ben. You can't say somebody can put a Christian Bible next to somebody's bed, but they can't put a Quran next to their bed. That's interfering with their freedom of religion.
If somebody wants to be a Muslim in this country, they are free to practice their religion in this country.
But they can't put their Bible next to your bed if you're staying with the Navy.
If somebody wants to donate a
Koran
to somebody, that's fine. Let them do it.
So you're now in favor of ISIS coming over and putting Korans into the bedside stands?
No. You see, what you're saying is what you're trying to do is you're trying to change the whole concept here.
No, what I'm saying is religious freedom is religious freedom. Very simple concept.
ISIS is not about religion.
You think that they're not motivated by religion?
I think they are motivated by a particular aspect of their political and social and religious, which is all intertwined.
Well, you're right on that. You're right. I mean, this is Sunni versus Shia, and you could argue that that's our sect versus your sect as much as it. But it happens within the realm of religion.
Except we don't kill each other off in a Christian religion.
Not too often, but we do. We do. Ben Kinchlow, former co-host of the 700 Club, author of Black Yellow Dogs. Ben Kinchlow, KINCHLOW.com is the website. Thanks, Ben.
Yep.
We'll be back.
This is the Thom Hartmann Program.
Yeah, ask Dr. Tiller if people kill in the name of Christianity in this country. It's still going on. We're killing abortion dogs.